The fact that the quality of all three ancillary texts was rated so high uh, definitely shows the quality of the work and how they all support each other and how they all appear as one thing. I mean, after the screening of the trailer and after everyone had gone on the website and seen the poster, they all understood that that all three were connected, and they were all saying the word Judicia to both me and Tom, and of course that shows how well marketed that we have in that title, that name is just ready to be said in the head of our people in the feedback. Um, in the questionnaire, we asked them a range of questions, and they gave us a range of answers, such as the question we asked them, what were the good points about the trailer, and they said a variety of things. Some of them were, of course, media students, because we wanted a combination of opinions from a range of opinions from students of varying knowledges of media. You know, some are complete novices and some obviously new media. The good points about the trailer were it captured the theme, it was well presented, and had very heart-pounding music. The music was very well received. It was also written that it was exciting and gripped the audience, left you wanting to watch the film. And the sound effects were also commented. A lot of people commented on the great sound levels and sound effects. And it was also commented about how effective, scary, and imaginative, creative, flawless. One person even wrote, which is a great thing to hear as a media student doing this. It was very attention gripping, also, and it also made people feel tense, engage the audience. We were also told the camera angles were good and looked professional. It kept people in suspense. There were great action scenes, great camera angles, and apparently it made them want to watch the film. Feedback like that for that question is amazing, because it is exactly what I was shooting for while I was making it. I wanted it to look professional. I wanted it not to be necessarily scary, but to be tense, for there to be an atmosphere, a tense atmosphere, and for it to draw people in and be effective in that way. I liked a lot of the feedback. I thought it was very good. I even thought it ranged on almost people just saying it to be nice, but a lot of them didn't even see me in the back of the room. So it was obvious that it was just simply they found it that good. They also commented on the acting and the actresses sounding very well, and generally the whole thing flowing very well and putting across the effect of tenseness, conflict and danger that I generally wanted from this trailer, and I generally fought very hard to get on this trailer, and it was great to hear that the feedback group also felt that. Then again, an interesting mix. We asked them what they thought were the not so good points about the trailer. A lot of them commented on the lighting, which was obviously due to the poor projection, which was an issue that unfortunate that the equipment that we used couldn't quite pick up the mild lighting that we had. They also complained about some of the voices not fitting, and a lot of them on the sound quality. Apparently some of the voices were hard to hear over the music, and some people even commented on it being hard to understand the film. But that was one person commented that out of the entire group, which obviously shows the variety of people that came in. They also said a lot of background noise, which was in part due to poor editing on the sound in my part. I merely couldn't pick it up with my quite impartial ears. They also said they didn't get the storyline, which, while they say it's a bad thing, I sort of see it as a good thing, because that means we're still following the by making the storyline hard to understand, but yet it's still tense. Definitely shows that we're following the conventions by not revealing everything all in one trailer, which is I personally think is a good thing. We then asked them what were the good points about the poster, and a lot of them just simply said it captured the essence of the theme. It was very eye-catching. They said it captured the sort of essence of Judicia they assumed. They said it was well set, and they enjoyed the text. They thought it was professional and effective. They also liked the contrast of black and white, saying, and I quote, "makes me want to see the film, and it fits very well with the trailer," which I felt was a fantastic comment, because it's exactly what we were shooting for. We wanted it to fit in well with the film, especially. The poster, as we showed them, also got the comment, "The way it is edited, Lucy is the main focus, but you still notice the people in the windows," which, once again, is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the people in the windows to be noticeable, but not distract away from Lucy, who played Robin Ford in the film. Overall, it was described as a good representation of the film, which is exactly what I think a poster has to be. It needs to convey the message of the film very well, and from this, it seems it has. They also commented on the slogan, saying it was catchy, had a good ring to it, and was very good. A lot of them picked up on the colours of the white text against the black background, saying that the contrast was very eye-catching and made it very easy to read. And I felt that was great because it means that our poster would not be inaudible if we were ever to put it on billboards or anything. Have outside promotion means it would be easy to view and easy to read and easy to get the gist of the film from. Then we asked them what were the not so good points about the poster, and their feedback was, well, it was almost quite baffling. I mean, a lot of them said there were too much information on the poster, almost like they got too much of the idea of the film from it. And admittedly, some of them said the lighting was very poor, and to be honest, it was. We didn't light it very well, and one side was obviously lit a lot better than the other. I tried to go for an effect, and it obviously failed. I wanted one side to be presented as good and one side to be presented as evil, and that didn't come along very well, which I'm very disappointed at. Some people even commented on the makeup of Lucy, which is an afterthought to me. I did not consider that, to be honest, and I'm very let down that it was very easy to see on the poster my mistakes there. And someone brought up that there was no age rating on the poster, which does this poster convey what age it is? Maybe it doesn't say it's a 15 just from the content, and that is something we will definitely need to look over. Although what was good about it was that some of the people who answered that question actually just wrote nothing, can't fault it. These were the kinds of people who just looked at it, got the idea of the film, and felt that was it. That was all they needed. We then asked them what were the good points about the website. And a lot of people said it was realistic. They liked the layout. They liked that it reminded them of council websites. They liked the advertisements, thought it was a creative way of selling the film. They thought it was professional, effective, and there had a lot of detailed information in the articles. They enjoyed reading the articles and finding out even more about this town. One even commented, "It looks like Judicia is a real place," which was a real bonus because that was the idea we wanted to convey with the website. A lot of people liked the clarity of information. They liked how it was user-friendly. All the pages were there on every page through links. They said it was professional and easy to navigate, which is always a good sign. They liked the font, and they liked how informative it was. They also thought it advertised Judicia very well with the logo in the top corner. They were always reminded of Judicia, which is a very good bit. We even had one quirky commenter comment on the news ticker, saying it was a very effective way to differentiate the pages and keep the legitimacy of news alive. We then asked them what were the not so good points about the website. A lot of people commented on the cheap and tacky design and the poor positioning of text and plain pages, which I can only put down to the Dreamweaver, to be honest, because when I designed it on Dreamweaver, I just sat there and just thought this looks very cheap and cartoony, but it was the best I could do with the technology I had at hand. People also commented on the fact that they thought the Photoshop was really poorly done, and I can agree with them to a certain extent, but I think a big problem was that some of them knew the actors, and they knew that this wasn't real, so they could tell it was a Photoshop, and knowing this information made them instantly know that this was fake and this wasn't a Photoshop, which I think was a mistake on our part in allowing these people in the viewing sessions.